That's a face.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna touch it.
Yeah, you gotta. Oh no, Uka. Rude.
You're free.
Ah, phew! Free at last. Gracious, you're that nice guy.
Blew me up the other day.
You're that nice guy who blew me the other day. Please take me with you.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
You may call me Steffen. Red fish.
How dare you? At least explore the door.
But I know I can't. I know where to go.
No, don't!
I thought it wouldn't be very fun to run around here aimlessly.
It's always fun! Yes, Carousel Land.
Ah, that's my bad.
It's the Stalag Dongleberries.
Stalactites.
No! Bye.
Stalagmites.
We were watching the movie we were watching today in the film class, film introduction.
Stalactites.
And
Yes.
yeah, no, that's not what we watched. We watched the rear view window
Uh-huh.
by Alfred Hitchcock.
Okay, I've heard of him.
Thank God. I think that's one of the few names everyone has at least heard about in when it comes to directors. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No, yeah, it was really cool actually. It was just set in it was set in a guy's apartment. The guy had broken his leg in an accident, and he couldn't move, so he was just watching his neighbors all day long because it was set. It's in the 50s, from what Hitchcock was alive and shit. So he was just watching his neighbors, and so all you could see was what he could see. You were also sort of in the apartment. The only apartment where you could see stuff that wasn't just through a window was his apartment.
Okay.
So it was a really cool setting to begin with, and then we get introduced to his friends, and we watch his neighbors with him, and we learn a little bit about his life, and then then something suspicious happened, and we're like, oh shit, someone got murdered. But he can just look through his windows, like, he can't see shit, so they have to prove it. And so it's like a murder mystery movie that also has like romantic comedy parts to it, but not in the way that movies do today. Like, it was just more actually nice instead.
Okay.
Instead of awkward and 5 sex scenes, like romantic comedies that are modern.
Yeah.
But I really like the whole, that you were stuck in the apartment with him and you couldn't.
Sorry.
He helped you.
Helped
A
you.
friend, shaped like a friend, not shaped like a friend. Shaped like enemy. Enemy turtle. Now, watch out, though. He's probably gonna knock you over. There he is. It was obviously like old,
Yeah.
but it was
You're
no, you're older than me. Fuck off. I'm not letting you get away with that one, mister. But it was still fun and really exciting because you were also like, oh no, a murder did happen, and now he has gotta prove it, and what's gonna happen next, and what's going on, and oh no, him dead.
I was having none of that bullshit.
Him dead in the butt.
Yeah.
No, I really liked the movie. It was fun. Hurry! Kill him before he can... Too late. Okay.
Too late. I didn't have a chance.
Bomb arrows. OP.
Hashtag OP.
Yeah, though.
Wait a second.
Ah, fuck this again. Doors.
But yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. I think you should watch that one with me, maybe, or with someone else. Doesn't really matter. It was cool, actually. I didn't know what to expect.
But film stuff, that's not religion.
I'm sorry. My life isn't about people's religion always. Sometimes it's about movies.
Okay.
That's my life, okay? It's religion and movies. It's two topics people don't want to talk about because they have strong opinions.
Yeah.
Welcome to my life. I can't have normal conversations. Goodbye.
You can only have the angry conversation from now on.
I don't have to know. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I understand that people won't agree with me on movies or religion or anything. And I can hear them out. It doesn't bother me in any way. But people get bothered when I have opinions and then I can't cope anymore. Then I just stop and I'm like, okay, no, this conversation is apparently an argument and I was wrong the whole time. I thought we were having fun and learning about each other and now you're mad at what happened?
Yeah, I have those conversations as well sometimes.
Yeah, man.
I think it's some people overreact and some people gets offended in the way the other person speak.
Yeah.
Like, so
I have like resting bitch voice though.
It's true.
I can't.
My friend told me she had a resting bitch face. I responded with that I have a resting sad face.
Dude, though.
Yeah.
My dad has a resting angry face.
There you go. But I have a friend who is the way he talks is that it's his opinion is the one that's valid and you're
have
allowed
I met
to.
this friend?
I think so.
Okay.
But it's like his opinion is the correct one, and you're allowed to have an opinion, but it's basically you're just wrong though. Like the way he talks, it doesn't matter what your opinion, his opinion is the correct one.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, but you're making me kind of frustrated because I want to share my point of view.
Yeah. Sometimes when I talk with my boyfriend, I just want to vent about how I have troubles communicating with people sometimes. And he just goes, well, get better.
That's not how it works.
It's just, Jesus.
I understand what he means, but that's not how it works.
Yeah. Like, small talk for me is impossible. More or less. It's like a nice weather, yeah. And then I just go quiet. I don't know. How do I continue?
I understand.
Like, what do you do? And he's like, just talk about normal stuff. I'm like, what stuff? You know, stuff in your life. Everything in my life is complicated and personal. And if I talk about it, people get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't. I can share my life story and tragedy with people. It doesn't matter. I could have known them for literally 1 minute. Scoop. Click the bottle button.
I don't have that.
I don't know.
How?
It's complicated. I think that's why I get a lot of really close friends instead of having lots of friends that I don't know that well. And it's I don't know. Apparently, the normal way of going about it is always like having smoke talk together for like 5 months, and then maybe you get close. Maybe. Or maybe just smoke talk for the rest of your life. But that's the thing though, I have like in both sides of my family, everyone's the oversharer.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But, I was thinking of something which I forgot now.
Except maybe the people with good personalities, but that's not my
Yeah,
family.
I was talking to a friend of mine we actually met.
Okay.
He's very close by. I play League with him.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
guy with the bike.
No, that's
No.
my neighbor.
Oh, okay. He
Uh,
lives close by a neighbor. Usually goes synonymously in my head.
okay, yeah, I get that. But he was talking to me about first impressions,
Yeah.
and like he's not very good with first impressions because of his whatever. It's not really a condition. It's
Do you mean like Asperger?
I was trying to avoid the word, but okay.
No, but it's not a slur. It's not a
I
bad
know.
thing.
It's not a bad thing. That wasn't. I wasn't sure if he would be comfortable with me. They don't know anyway. Whatever. He was talking to me about first impressions and that he's really bad at making first impressions, but also that he kind of have to accept the fact that people will judge you from the first impression.
Yeah.
And so because of that, he tries really hard to make a good first impression always.
Yeah.
It
Like,
is difficult.
yeah. So does my boyfriend. He doesn't have anything now, so it's not the same kind of dread from
Yeah.
meeting people that you get. But you know what I mean. He's
Yeah.
super friendly and super good and super happy, and you can talk for hours with strangers just out of nowhere. And it's like, okay, you have an entirely different set of social skills than me.
Alright, I know where to go now. I forgot where to go.
That's this temple though. I love this temple so much, but this room is hell. This room, everything else, every other room is easy to go through and whatever.
Ow.
And as much as that makes sense, I hate it. I want to roll up the stairs. I don't know. It can be difficult to deal with sometimes.
Yeah.
And especially when you have, you grow up with lots of different friends and you have a background in being kind of the outsider in school and ending up as like, this person who doesn't want to deal with large groups of people anymore. And you just don't know how to talk to the large groups of people, that they're common people, normal people. And then you socialize with people, and then suddenly it's like, oh, I have Asperger's, and then you're like, wait, you have Asperger's? Oh, okay. I thought you were normal and everyone else was weird.
Oops.
Should I be alarmed? Or like whatever. And you're just like, okay, so obviously this has affected my own social skills because
Yeah.
we communicated well, and I never had a problem, really, beyond like stupid. No, my favorite Pokemon is X, not Y. Y is stupid. Not game, but like
Yeah.
unknown factor.
Yeah. But it's like I feel the same though.
Yeah.
Like 3 of the people I felt I could communicate with has
Like,
Asperger's. 3.
yeah. And it's just like, and then you meet people like Fabian, who plays U-Rounds with us. And it was like, oh, it's so difficult to communicate with them. They're so different, and they're just sit there like, yeah, it's difficult to talk to you. They have to take lots of things into consideration when you don't. Should I go to a doctor?
No, I guess it's just the
Oh, I didn't mean like
social environment you've been raised in.
Yeah, like, yeah, I mean though, like, I'm pretty sure I've been tested for autism in general. Like, when I was little, because of the teacher who used to bully me.
Oh. I haven't been tested for shit.
and that's the other worry. Like, you're an adult now and you're functioning somewhat well. Do you actually want a diagnosis?
That's why I don't check.
Yeah. That's kind of where
Like,
I'm sitting too. Like,
I want to see if I actually have something, but at the same time, I know it will only put me. It won't help me now. It could have helped me when I was growing up, so I
Yeah.
could get extra attention or help with different things. But now it doesn't matter.
and
Now
be
it
aware
will
of it
just
and
stop
stuff,
you
like-
from getting work.
Yeah.
God damn it!
At least it feels that way, I guess. To some people, having that diagnosis is like a relief. Like, oh, that's why I don't fit in. That
Yeah.
makes sense now. I'm not just broken, and that's fine. I understand. But if I don't feel broken, I just don't want to know. I want to pretend to everyone else that I'm just a normal human who is weird. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, and in the end, what does it matter? You don't have to tell people, so what the fuck? And it's like our mutual friend who has not been on this show.
Yeah.
Who got his diagnosis like late in high school, right before like when you graduate and then go to university and whatever. Like, and he's like, oh, I've got Asperger's as well as these two other things. So, and then he just suddenly became a really big part of the whole like, oh no, I have Asperger's and any problems relating to it, I feel really personally offended if you have an opinion on it. And
People should be allowed to have an opinion, though. Just as talking in a way that's not the only opinion that counts.
no,
And
yeah.
It also depends on the subject, I guess.
Yeah, it's just like we were talking about, there was something about scientists having found ways to elevate, like make the symptoms of autism in mice like less obvious or less like whatever. So and I said that sounds good. That sounds like a good development. And he instantly went with, well, what if it breaks people and they're no longer their self anymore? She's like, you're not Asperger's. You know that, right? You have Asperger's. You aren't Asperger's.
Yeah.
The thing that would change are symptoms like clumsiness, obsessions, maybe. You
Yeah.
might be able to focus on more stuff and get into more different things. Possibly. I don't even know what you could really say. You might be picking up on social cues more easily, or know what kind of body language or whatever to you don't have to focus so much on that. So
That's I don't.
your person doesn't change.
I understand what you mean, but at the same time, picking up on social cues, I don't think it will be that much easier because you've
Yeah.
grown up with the symptoms.
Yeah,
So that's sort of like what's normal.
yeah. I mean,
And for
I
some
don't
reason,
even.
I don't think that would change.
I don't think so either. It's just
it-
one of the symptoms I could think of, and they just said symptoms on the thing,
Yeah.
and it
okay.
was in mice.
Yeah.
Let
mean,
the
if it-
Asperger
if
mice do what it wants.
If it happens early, like in children, I could see it making a huge difference.
Or let people choose.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like the government should make all of the autism people normal. That's not what I'm saying, and he had such a hard time understanding what I meant.
Yeah.
And especially when I
remember-
said, he was like, oh, what if it changes who I am as a person? I'm like, how? It's not gonna change your experiences growing up.
No.
It can't physically do that. It's not going to change how you react to things. If you are, there's a difference in how you react to things it's because you're having an easier time understanding the thing. If medicine can even do that,
Yeah.
I don't know. Hello, water. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's like it's yeah, no. Like, it's obviously complicated with the discussion and whatever, and lots of different people on the Asperger's autism spectrum have different opinions.
Yeah.
And feel very differently about this whole thing, and all I can think is like, it's so weird to me when something lets a medical diagnosis become their identity. Like, their entire identity is that one thing. It's like when someone is, I'm gay, and that's everything.
Yeah, all the movie characters that are gay, their identity
example,
is they're gay.
Yeah,
that's it.
But that's not real. So when you meet that in reality, it's super jarring. It's like, oh.
I mean,
okay.
It's good that you're proud of your sexuality, but you are not the definition of gay.
No.
So.
Yeah, you are someone that is. Oh my fucking god. Something beyond a sexual and romantic orientation.
I don't think that when people would describe you, you would want them to. Well, it's gay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, more. No, that's it. It's just gay.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That would be fun, and I think that's the same with like Asperger's or autism. She wouldn't want them to describe you as I have this.
Yeah.
Or he or she has this, and that's it. How about does the person like drawing, or is good at talking with people, or does it like driving a car? Whatever, just likes, dislikes. Why do they enjoy?
Yeah, it's like, don't introduce someone by their labels.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing that I find really, really weird is when people are like, no, labels are good and they help me. Like,
yeah, okay, that's fine, but they shouldn't. I don't know. It's nice to help you figure out who you are, but you shouldn't. That's not the only thing you are.
Yeah. No, it's like what a label does. It can help you understand that you are not abnormal for having this thing, for being this way, for liking that stuff, whatever. You're not abnormal for doing that, but you are a person with facets of your personality and being that has gone through a long process of having to grow up in an unfriendly society. Honestly. Like, so don't make it easier for other people to judge you.
Yeah, but I think it goes both ways, because there was I don't think I showed you it, but it was a girl or lady, woman, whatever, a person
Yeah.
that it took a very long time for her to figure out that she was gay, and she's proud of it. It's a part of her, it's part of her life, and she's really proud of it. So when people say, like, it was about the Pride Parade or something, and friends like, there's so many gay people or whatever. I don't remember the exact context, but
Contest.
But what she heard that, yeah, but you don't count.
Oh.
So, and that's like, I think that means a lot to her. So of course that's kind of rude. And
of course.
if you feel the labels are a huge part of your life and you're proud of them, people shouldn't just dismiss them either.
No, other people shouldn't dismiss the labels you choose, but you shouldn't necessarily define your life.
Let them define you.
Yeah.
More like they're a part of you, and you can be proud of them.
Yeah, it's like you decide, but you don't let other people use labels for you.
Yeah.
Don't make it easy for them to say, oh, she's just a lesbian. Oh, she has depression. Oh, he's just weird. Whatever. he has autism, or he has BPD, borderline personality disorder, or Like all this shit. You can't let someone
Yeah.
sum you up that way, because there's so much more to you than just, oh, she's trans. Like, yes,
Yeah.
it's an important part of your life and it should not be ignored, and you
and
are
if you feel proud
very
of
welcome
it,
to be proud of it.
you're very welcome. You should, if you want to tell people, go ahead
Yeah.
and tell them. But
But
like,
also if you don't, but
people
don't
shouldn't
make it,
define you
yeah.
because
Don't
of them.
let
Like,
them decide that, oh, this is your label, I'm going to treat you this way.
yeah,
That's the gist of what I'm saying, I think. Yeah.
With that, we can end the episode.
Yeah, see you guys next time when we have even more difficult
Serious.
conversations.
I think we handled this one pretty well.
Yeah. There's a fish on your butt.
There you go. Now, most of the temple should be done.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
Woo.
See you guys next time.